Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Go play action. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Carl Granderson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This returnable with Palmer. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
19 driving. Let's go now. Ready.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down. Prescott. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Kill.
They'll throw again. Dak will find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Olave is the motion man. Here's a little hot pass heading to the right. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot.
70, hot 70.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Miller. And he will score. Kendra Miller, touchdown 6. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field, and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Nice. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Here we go. Line 8.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take line 8. 26.
Prescott. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy, what do you think?
Prescott on first down. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
On second down, it's Dak. And left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
On play action, here's Dak. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Go to 54, go. Yeah, here we go.
To the air again, Prescott. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Prescott again. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
On the play fake. Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
That one, taken in. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals get back in it. It is 21-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one out wide for Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down. First and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Panthers punt. 70. Hot split. Cougar 19. Steady.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's hitting a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down, Saints.
Ready, break. Down. Panther 50.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now return coming from the 7. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Bengals first down.
We're going to 53.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
What do you think?
Again, Prescott to the air. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here go 46.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another.
Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go, here we go. Go to 54, go to 54. Nice. 26.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Nice. Here we go, 46, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals put 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Let's go now. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his man, and that's Olave. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Olave is the motion man. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll run on first down with Camaro. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
He'll look to throw. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10. And they're on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 40. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, it's Dak. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. On the run to the right, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
At 47. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the air again. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
Yeah!
On third down, Prescott. He'll swing this one out to Brown. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
46.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
A first down throw for Prescott.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Pistol now for Prescott. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly and move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Moving left, he keeps it himself. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
47.
First down. 1st and goal.
Prescott now. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
31. Bengals 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 70 Warriors, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Dak can throw it here on first down. The pressure there has got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Nice.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Hey, kill! Yeah, there we go. I think.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Passing right side, and Chase has it. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, kick, hot 70.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. This one complete to Jordan. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
And An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Like, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
19, Tiger, 19.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Cut 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds when he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Saints.
2nd down, Prescott. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Yeah!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one's caught before. And the Bengals going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
The Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Set.
And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will score. Game on. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Camara. This will be a Saints first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Come on, come on. That's moving right there. Moving right there.
On first down, they'll stay with Camara on the ground. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Ready up.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's a toss to the right for Camara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth downs looming.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So, fourth down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play.
They'll run for it. It's Camara. And this is not gonna be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Hut.
Now Lance. Right side, and Higgins has the hurry. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10.
Ready.
To throw, here's Lance. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. Here's first down.
That's another Bengals first down.
Black down.
Lance looking to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Now, first and goal.
Let's go now. Fight. 97. 30. Fury. Yellow.
To throw is Lance. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Red.
At the
Yellow.
Saints 3-yard line.
Red. Cycle. Black Ultra.
Throwing, Lance. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
This taken at the 5. Be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Now there's a throw out wide. That ball intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds when he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Yeah. Please out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. So look, let me switch the flow, just like a breaker.
in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower.